SRW Original Genearations.
It's boy Zappa King of Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Robot Wars Original Generations. Previously, Valcione is in. Leona is in. But now we're back to Earth, and without trying, we've gotten the requirements for the Shishio blade. We must now plan ahead for the graviton rifle. Meaning, Ryusei needs 4 kills every stage. 4 or more. The more he gets per stage, the lower the average goes down. But he is very behind.
Leiko Randolph, thanks for making the long trip out here. Going midway to call me to Geneva, things must be worse than I thought. Yes, the Federation is doing the call for surrender the arrogant seriously. Deadly seriously. It's gotten so bad they're giving the EOT Council free rein in handling the situation. Are you serious? And the person who called this meeting to the Earth Defense Council is... That's right. Ambassador Albert Gray of the EOT Council. Oh, the cards are stacked against him with him in charge. President Brian Mid-Creed of the United Colony Government is here in Geneva, too. They managed to rope an important statesman like him, huh? He was adopted by the UCC and ultimately rescued by the Hideo Custom. Hopefully he'll be sympathetic to what we're trying to accomplish. Wonder about that. I really is quite the savvy politician. Do you have any idea how severe the situation is? Our enemies are aliens. We don't know how strong they are, what kind of technology they have, and you think we have a chance to win? As members of the Earth Defense Council, we foresaw the present situation and have been preparing accordingly. Don't be ridiculous! You want to wager humanity's future on some insane gamble? If we surrender, will you be able to guarantee the human rights of all mankind? That depends on how our negotiations go. The only demands are complete disarmament and surrender. Forget human rights. Have you even secured a location for the talks to take place? We have a solid track record. We negotiated with them in the past, leading all the way up to the Antarctic Summit. If that meeting had gone interrupted, we likely wouldn't be discussing this matter, gentlemen. The EOT organization under your direct control when they decided to declare war. Call it a hunch, guys, but I don't think forcing blame is going to solve anything here. President Mid-Creed. Here's a question for you, Ambassador. What are the Arrogators trying to accomplish by coming to Earth in the first place? That's unclear. In that case, I'm taking a stand as President of the United Colony Government. I am, as of this moment, opposed to the idea of accepting any request for surrender. Oh, even with the Watchtower effectively holding you and your citizens at sword point? True. If they're asking for surrender, that implies they have more than enough force to back up their demands. We might be more comfortable inside the DC and UCC at full strength. But with the TFF in its current state, the chance of pulling out a win against the Arrogate is pretty low. Wouldn't it be preferable to avoid going to war with them then? As of right now, sure. Earth's still exhausted from the DC war after all. Any further hostilities will lead to the invasion of the Earth sphere and humanity itself. What are you proposing, Mr. President? That we hand over the Earth sphere to the aliens? Huh, no. Listen, all I'm saying is we don't have enough information. Until we know more, I can't get behind the idea of surrendering to them. That's all. But if we don't accept their request for surrender, we'll be able to survive their all-out assault afterward? All-out assault? This Levi Toro person never mentioned anything about that. Huh? Normally, you request surrender after you've already demonstrated a capacity for extracting a certain amount of harm to your enemy. As of right now, we've barely even seen the Arrogators, let alone suffer damage from them. So ask yourself, why is Levi asking for surrender? Well, because they have a massive army. Military capability on a scale we can't even imagine. Then why haven't they attacked us? Why haven't they told us the repercussions are going to be if we don't accept their demands? Well, And what about the 30 days they gave us?
Why do we need that much time to decide whether or not to surrender?
What are you trying to say?
Major General Norman, how long would it take to assemble the Federation's remaining strength for an attack on the White Star?
If we include time to prep, we need to do anti-White Star weapons around 20 days.
Well then, the 30 days they gave us is more than enough time to prepare to fight them.
You must be joking. A6 is suggesting the Airgates gave us a month to attack them?
I'd bet on it.
I don't believe this. What could they possibly stand to gain from that? These 30 days obviously intend to give us time to consider and prepare for the negotiations.
Ambassador Gray, those aren't Earthlings we're dealing with. We can't hold them to our standards of conduct. For now, we should figure out what their true intentions are. We can settle on countermeasures once we know what they're really after. Luckily for us, they've just provided us enough time to do both.
Fine, we'll use our special line to get in contact with them and attend preliminary negotiation. Let me make one thing clear. The EOT Council has full authority in handling this situation. Don't you forget it. Especially you, Major General Norman. Hostilities against Airgators are strictly prohibited within the grace period they've allotted us. Even if they attack us. Of course, disobey orders and you'll be dealt with accordingly. Order that Hagane and Hidi custom event Geneva in the meantime.
Planning to monitor both ships directly, I take it.
Today's meeting is over, gentlemen. Dismissed.
I had a feeling Albert would struggle with this one. That Brian Mead-Creed fellow is quite a statesman, isn't he? Quite. He took a Federation wind independence in space colonies and succeeded. Is that so? Seems like something of a waste to leave him as president of the United Colonies, doesn't it? As far as I'm concerned, he's just a pawn to keep those tomb dwellers in check. Ah, but just you wait, he may come to rule the entire Earth sphere. Something tells me he's worth keeping an eye on, much like Shu Shirakawa. I trust preparations for the talks are going smoothly. Certainly. Just leave the details to me. This Levi Torah woman, though, she wasn't mentioned on your list. Do they really have a connection to your homeland? I must ask for your understanding on that point. Our world is far from some ununified monolithic entity, much like yours. Now then, I suppose I should just wait and see what comes to those pitiful vagrants.
Fiona still isn't giving you the time of day? Yeah, pretty much. She's seriously unapproachable. Getting in with a girl like that's gonna be tough. You make it sound like you've got experience. Honestly, the real problem is what comes afterward. Huh? What are you doing, Lieutenant Kesuke? You already done tuning the ult? Yeah. Curious about the Wild Raptor? I am. I already trusted my life to it once before. Whoa, really? A flimsy robot like that? That's also the opposite. Get flimsy, it actually came apart once. Huh? And Kyosuke was test piloting it when it happened. Holy crap, and you're still alive? You know, I bet you can draw a crowd with that high-flying, death-defying escape show starring Lieutenant Kyosuke. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at performing in front of others. Oh, that's too bad. Exit could be your assistant, decked out in a bunny outfit and everything. Now that would sell tickets. I like the way you think. Stop. She might actually make me do it. Anyway, what I was getting at is Kyosuke's always had incredible luck ever since I've known him. He even survived the shuttle crash way back in his days in the military academy. That's ancient history at this point. Come on, you know Exxon was in the same crash, right? What? Then again, you got cut off to the hospital afterwards, so it's not like you could have known. You're a regular pair of lottery winners. Unbelievable. Excellent. She was there? Well, ain't that touching? Must be fate, huh? Might be onto something. Right, Lieutenant Ern, you have the Raptor's problems fixed. They have, yeah. Looks like my failure wasn't in vain, at least. Ah, come on, Kyosuke. It was Hansa's fault for giving that bonehead emergency order to transform. No, I was too inexperienced. I should have seen it coming. You mastered a picky bucket of bolts like the Altai-san, but you're calling yourself inexperienced? Maybe Defects and I are just meant to be together. Forget Defects. I want that kind of density with Leona. I wish I had it like you, Lieutenant. Density? He said destiny. Oh yeah, Kyosuke. Care to make a little wager? What kind? Whether Tusk's gonna be able to get in with Leona, loser buys drinks. Hey, what? Not cool! In that case, I'm betting that he does. Don't let me down, Tosku. You've always been on the long shot. Well, whatever. Crash and burn, Tosku. Something tells me I'm in for a rough ride. Speaking of which, here comes the lady of the hour now. Righties, I'd like to offer a word of thanks. For what? You put in a good word when you captained Daitetsu, didn't you? I judge your ability as a pilot valuable to our squadron, that's all. Huh. You're every bit as brusque as Major Elzum. Is that your brand-seen blood? Don't compare me to that scumbag. You still won't forgive him, will you? Huh. He killed my sister-in-law, his own wife, during the Elpis incident. That's indisputable. There's no other choice available to him, righties. Terrorists had seized control of the colony's docking bay. Major hadn't destroyed it when he did, we all would have perished. Someone with his ability should have been able to save those hostages. He should have been able to save her. Righties. Instead, he built the entire docking bay and her along with it. There was no time. If Elzum hadn't done what he did, the entire colony would have been wiped out by chemical weapons. Elzum murdered his own wife for the sake of his ideals. I can never forgive him. Same goes for my father, who never said a word against it. Have you even given a thought to how the Major must have felt when he forced to shoot his mistress, Catalia? He made a bitter decision in order to save everyone living on that colony. Did you even attempt to understand what Master Elzum would have been feeling at that moment? Have you ever even tried to understand what it must feel like being forced to shoot one's own beloved? Also, your portrait's flipped because your SRX is backwards. If you can't even try, then you have no right to bear the Brandstein name. Something tells me we weren't supposed to hear that. Wait a sec, does Leona have the hots for this Elzum guy? Looks like I've got a rival to contend with. Not now, Tosku. Not now on that one. Your wish is to transfer the princess elsewhere? That's right, Far East Branch is no longer safe. Strange, I never heard any of the sort from Master Laker. We don't have time, I need you to hurry and learn to y'all. Are you telling the truth, sir? Your Majesty! Joyce, I have a terrible premonition. If I go there, I'll be... He was right, seems he really can't sense the future. Master Hans, what is the meaning of this? Whatever do you speak of, Princess? There's nothing to fear, so... No, I am not going anywhere! Don't have time, Princess. You must prepare quickly. There are people who need you. I'm taking you to them. What people? Would it be possible to confer this with Master Laker first? How many times do I have to repeat myself? We do not have time. You wouldn't dare! Why was he at that level low at D? Colonel Hedge gave us an order a short while ago, sir. He did he? T5, please respond. You lack authorization to launch. Special order from Lieutenant Colonel Hans? Never heard anything about this. What's going on down there? T5 is preparing to take off, sir. They say it's an order from Lieutenant Colonel Hans, but we had no such orders. Ugh. Stage 5, the Viper's Fangs. Lieutenant Colonel Hans, what are you trying to do here? I don't need to answer to you. What? Get us off the ground. Sir! We have no choice. Bring that transport back here. Roger. It's Ghost 1 and T5. Land that transport immediately. Afraid I can't do that, Major. But if you value my hostage's life, I suggest you not get in my way. You have a hostage? It's me, Go. Why are you trying to take me? Rasta righty! Princess Shine? Lieutenant Colonel Hans, what are you trying to pull? Can't say I'm going to miss that stupid mustache of yours. The hell are you talking about? And what the fuck's wrong with my mustache? Lieutenant Colonel, we picked up hostiles and run to the base. No IFFs. What? Seems the cavalry's arrived. Ugh. Major damage to the hangar. We can't launch any machines to intercept. You're joking. Those are DC remnants, which means the reason Hans dropped the level alert was lure those bastards right into the base. Scumbag communicating with them the whole time. How's it going on your end, Hans Viper? Secured the Princess Esperando's request. Excelente. Talk about a score. Major Thomas Pratt, correct? I advise you speak a little more respect when addressing superior officer. Oh, don't talk down to me. You're a spy. Come on, ask me for a martini or something. Shaken, not stirred. Busted our asses coming here all the way to this leaky, sinking island nation, you know. As long as we got the princess, I couldn't care less what happened to you. Bastard. Well, whatever. Might as well secure your escape route. But that's it. Major Khan, how gonna hear your customer inviting shortly? Please get the situation under control till they get back. Roger. Fight it out. Solo. Kai. One man on a mission to beat that ass. Welcome back to Team Kai. Pierce, Valor, Bullseye, Persist, Focus. Full set. Attack, defend, command, e-save, attacker, hit and run. Definitely want to use terrain. Although I did kind of fuck up. I forgot to cast focus. Alright. Time to play the game. Hey, machine gun! Kurai! これぐらいのダメージなど大したことはない。戦いはまだ終わっておらん。共同体の実力か。 We're withdrawing from the area. Hands, you double-crossing bastard! Awesome. Time to bring this round of business to an end. Nobody can hold him against a guy in here because of what we brought, that's for sure. Listen up, man. Stay here and wipe out the base.
Oh. Yeah.
DC 名、これ以上はやらせんぞ。拳一つで戦えるとは言わん。だが、拳一つを甘く見るなよ。ここまでだ。脱出だ。
The Guardian Hearing Custom have arrived!
Sakai, where's the princess? I didn't tell Lisa. Hans took her.
Oh no, we were too late!
Ugh.
That bastard was a DC spy all along? DC kept it on making little girls now? Talk about falling from grace. Alright, after the backstabber boys, we're getting that princess back!
No, we need to wipe out the DC squadron first.
If we go now, we might be able to save her! You gonna let Hans get away?
That's right, Lieutenant. Hasn't that guy put you through all kinds of trouble?
Traitors need to be punished, Lieutenant!
Still doesn't take priority. Right now, we need to wipe out the enemy and defend the base. Because they're not going to do any harm to the princess yet. Is that the idea here? Right. We can't afford to lose easy base, can we, Lieutenant? Roger.
Well, geez, aren't you just a perfectly logical machine? Oh no, not Kyosuke. He just holds the grudge for a very, very long time.
We're going to settle this, Hans Viper. And it's going to be on my terms.
See?
All units launch! Wipe out the enemy squadron!
Oh, we get 13 this time. Not Ryuto. Not you, not you, not you. Who sits down today? Who is sitting out today? Oh. Oh, Katina sits down. Leona's not the right robot. Garnet needs to go. And Kusai gets to go today. Change placement. Alt and Weiss go over there. What a fool! Put the music on.
は走行薄いんだから勘弁してよね。当たっちゃダメでしょ、やわこいんだから。はいはい、押さないで一列に並んでね。 E モードの E はいい気持ちの略なの。まあ無理があるわよね。
止めることはできなかったようだな。
Yeah, you're catching these punches, all of them. Oh, hey, you're in the team now. Welcome to Team Ryun Zoldart, or Loon. Gut Splash Gain Focus. Support comes with support attack, support defense, gunfight, and attacka. He's good at shooting. I need to put the other recovery stuff on someone. Oh, you got hit with the reduction. Fuck off! What? Fuck off! Kyosuke, come on, dog! turn 5 and I need to delete everything by turn 6? Fuck. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, I looked at OBS and for a second, I'm like, oh no, it froze, and I didn't realize I was on a menu for Kyosuke. I was going to say though that I think I'm cooked on this skill point. Things went all wrong like so fast. Or not. Maybe. That hit pretty fucking hard. Turn 5 of 6. I might have it. Fuck! Just cut it.
もらった。行くぞ。ソニックブレイカー。余裕だぜ。
そうでもなかったにゃ。
やりやがったな。おらおらおらおら。ここまでか。脱出だ。
That was muffled.
ここで食い止める。
よマルショーネ。これでも食らいなクロスマッシャー。
So, do you?
そこをどきな。食らいなサイコブラスター。
$31. Went up from 27. That's 4. Optimize.
速挙データ確認。相対速度合わせよし。衝撃砲を発射せよ。ここまでか。脱出だ。俺が相手をしてやる。
前方上部甲板損傷。
何？鋼の装甲を撃ち抜くとは。
慎重に行かなきゃ。モードセレクト、フルファイ
まだ貴様に屈したわけではない。直撃させる。
ト。ここで逃げたら周囲に怒鳴られる。
まだいけます。心の目を開いて。
交代する。
Just those.
エクセレン、息は俺の方で合わせる。頼むぞ。
了解。んじゃ二人の愛の力で。ちょっと合わせるんじゃないの？
何が愛の力だ。
だって二人の共同作業よ。
知るか。
アルトちゃんの方を指すわよ。
ああ、いい。結果が全てだ。
そういうこと。
石に栄光あれ。
And give me all the things. Instructor, where's Han's transport heading? Unknown. The T5 slipped out of our alert network and fallen off the radar. Certainly makes pursuit difficult. Yes, he knows the location of every Federation radar site. It's impossible to track him. So are we supposed to just give up and let him go free? You say it's right. We have to save the princess. The situation's too dangerous. We can't afford to make any careless moves. But we don't even know where the DC Remnant's main base is, let alone where they took the princess. Don't forget the white star looming over our heads. Lieutenant, are you saying it's just okay to let her die because we have bigger fish to fry? Just like when my sister-in-law could tell you it died, isn't it? Rio, that's going too far. Lieutenant Riley's just worried about the princess and the rest of us. Sorry. Don't worry about it. She's still alive. We just need to get her back. Right. We'll decide what our next plan of action is after Lieutenant Commander Laker returns to Izu. There's no lieutenant there. Until then, I want everyone to remain on standby. Is that understood? Understood, sir. And Rai, something I need to inform you and Ryusei of. What is it, sir? I'll be putting you through stressful training once Aya gets back. Stressful training? Can you go into more detail, sir? I'll explain more
soon. Geez, an enemy spy here?
Hey, we are just surprised as you are.
Well, it's too late to do anything now, but still, it's a common theme in this war.
Word is the reason DC got off such strong start is because all the traitors in the Federation.
Well, less traitors and more soldiers who agreed with Beyond Meyer's way of thinking. Like Major Songer Zombol and Elder von Bronstein, right? Yeah. Songer, who's that? That sounds like a quest for Miss Browning if I ever heard one.
Okie dokie for our new student, Masuki Ando. Let's dig in. Songer Zombol was a former commander of the ATX team. He's like a mentor to Kyosuke and Bullet. Something like that anyway. Got it, Masi?
Hey, don't call me that. And he takes the bait, hook, line, and sinker. While we're at it, Major Songer's a former member of the aggressors along with Rai's brother and Major Kai, right? Yeah. Best thing we can say is at least our group didn't get betrayed by anyone close to us. I mean, Lieutenant, I don't think Commander Songer betrayed us. More like he made a hard decision joining the UC and DCC in order to give us an ordeal to go through. From where I understand, it sounded like he was being a pain in the ass. So what, is Hans doing the same thing?
That bastard wouldn't have it in him. He's doing this for money or power, plain and simple.
Whole situation shed some light on why he tried to destroy the Wild Raptor during the test flight, that's for sure.
Oh?
Probably didn't want Federation getting their hands on a flight-capable PT.
So he had Kyosuke go out with a real bang.
You could put it that way, sure. That's some underhanded garbage. If Hans had any guts, he'd do things fair and square.
He was a spy, but they don't play fair.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Still, I feel it seems a bit bad for Lieutenant Colonel Hans here.
Feel sympathy for that jerk? Why?
He really pissed off Kyosuke. Is he that bad when he's angry? I guess he does get to get that dour look a lot. Yeah, he's a natural pessimist. You gotta watch out for that type.
Man, poor Kyosuke.
What really concerns me here is the princess, though. Why did he seem so intent on going after her? They played the tournament with an official Princess DC? Nah, that'd just be silly, like some Gundam Wing shit.
I see you returned, Commander Leica. I read the report. Sounds like a lot happened while I was out of office. I have no excuse. It was my fault. I am prepared to accept whatever charges you may decide to file. Wasn't your fault, Sakai. Responsibility lies with me on this one. First things first, an emergency meeting with the key staff of the Hagane and Hiryu Custom. Understood, sir. 30 days? Yes, that's the grace period that's been granted to us. I don't understand. Why aren't the air games attacking the Earth in force?
They have another goal besides conquest of the Earth sphere?
They have for sightseeing. They could come in something a little less foreboding than a white star theirs.
By the way, Commander, I don't suppose you received any images of this Levi Torin woman.
We haven't. Voice only.
Quite a shame, I must say. I'm personally very curious to see what an alien female looks like.
You haven't changed a bit, Sean. Whatever the case, their technology far outstrips our own. If they were to attack now, the entire planet would be reduced to ashes in a matter of days.
Truly, you exaggerate, sir.
Been monitoring us for years. They know how strong our military is technologically. They know the location of our key bases.
They were to attack with weapons we've never seen before, using space jumping technology we don't have. The whole war could be over in a matter of hours.
Good God.
So let's continue with the White Star itself as a massive planet-destroying bomb.
The Arrogant Scrolls destroy the very Earth itself?
Or our entire solar system?
So
I think you've reset your blood pressure enough for today.
Captain Lafina?
If the Arrogants want to destroy the Earth, they would have done so a long time ago. No need for them to show themselves to us and then ask for surrender.
Right.
I can see you still have much to learn, Exo. Canetsu really count on you when he needs it. I still think it's completely within the realm of possibility. The Earth could be destroyed. Or that we face a threat on a similar scale. Oh, and why is that? Levi Tor never explained what the repercussions would be if we exceeded the grace period. Once 30 days are up, we have no idea what they're going to do in response. I think it's important to keep the worst possible scenario in mind when considering outcomes here. Perhaps I should retract my previous statement.
Of course you should. I taught Sensei everything he knows. He just can't hold a drink.
Ah, such a waste. Half of the joys of life down the drain. They're keeping me around just to make fun of me, aren't they?
Sensei's read the situation machines. Sensei's read of the situation matches mine and Major General Norman's. The EOT Council is making preparations to negotiate with the aliens. As far as myself and the rest of TFF is concerned, however, we must prepare for the worst. Is the Federation preparing to mount a counteroffensive against the White Star? Afraid not. Thanks to Chairman Stressman's string pulling, the EOT Council has been granted complete jurisdiction on the matter. Joking. Additionally, the Federation military has been barred from taking any hostile action towards the Arrogators.
That's crazy. We don't have any proof the Arrogators are going to behave, do they? Policy of non-aggression with a complete ban on retaliation, huh? Quite unfortunate.
Situation calls for it, we will act accordingly.
Yes, that's how we've always done things after all. It's made getting promotions considerably more challenging for the most of us, but such is life.
No, independent action isn't going to cut it this time. What do you mean? The order came up for the Harigane and Hideo custom to defend Geneva.
The EOT Council's trying to tie a ball and chain to us, are they?
Disobeying Norman and I will probably be removed entirely. It won't stop us either. I expect both ships will all the machines to be confiscated as well.
One disobeyed order that had the perfect excuse to clean out the Earth Defense Council and the rest of the hardliners.
We aren't going to get anywhere trying to stir things up internally. I know it's frustrating, but head to Geneva for now.
Hey Leon, what are you doing in Valsion's cockpit? I'm having Rad and Ryoja do some detective work in Valsion's memory.
Like snooping around the database or something? What for?
My dad built Valsion, right? We're thinking there might be some info about the DC hidden away there. Information about the DC? Yeah, it might help us clue the whereabouts of what secret bases they're using. I get it. That might tell us a certain prince has been carried out to. It's a little underhanded, but I'm not about to let the sucky new version of the Divine Crusaders get away with this shit. So guys, find anything?
And something that looks like classified data, but there's some issues with it.
You're stuck one step away from being able to crack the protection on it. Huh.
We just figure out what comes next in the password it's showing here.
I think I've got just the thing.
Figured out the answer?
No, but I have an asana that's very effective at times such as these. Shall I teach it to you?
I'll pass, thanks.
Shiro, Kuro, either of you interested? Yeah, don't put us through that!
Does she have yoga poses for cats too?
Hey Ryota, what's the password you mentioned?
It says, what mustn't one do in the face of wrongdoing run rampant? Looks like I'm supposed to enter an answer here.
Oh, that's easy. Try entering wait for divine judgment.
Sure.
We cleared the protection. Nailed it.
What's the deal with the password?
Oh, just a little bit out of opening narration of my favorite Japanese period drama, that's all.
Ah, you really know your stuff, huh? Because I was wrong about you.
You really think so?
Yeah.
I know you're just saying that, but thanks. What's this? We're getting video now. Video of what? I'm not sure, but it seems like it was attached to the rest of the data.
My dearest Ryun.
Well, Dad.
You are watching this and have already passed on from this world. I've included this data cache within Valsion to help you contend with foreseeable events in the aftermath of my death. How you choose to use it is up to you.
Oh my god, Rada, look at this! The DC planning documents, EOT and Alligator data assignment sheets? It's all incredibly valuable. Oh, god damn it.
Should be able to narrow down location of DC's remaining bases with this. That's awesome, guys!
Couldn't agree more. Dad. You were thinking about what would happen after your death the whole time, weren't you?
Ryoto! Oh, Dr. Omiya! Finish upgrading those upgrades to the Lion! Really? That was faster than I expected. All thanks to the thorough planning you put in. Upgrades to the Lion? What kind? A lion with strength and weapons and armor. A full armor lion. Designed it myself. I call it the Armor Lion.
Have you returned, Major Ingram?
Welcome back. How was the R3?
Managed to get it to usable state. I plan to use it during the next engagement.
I see. Getting conditioning under Dr. Kobayashi's supervision must have been worth it then.
Yes.
The plus parts with R2 and R3 will take a little longer to complete. I want you to master the T-Link system by then.
Yes, sir. Is it alright if I ask a question?
What is it?
You know Ryu's mother used to be at the Advanced Neuroscience Institute?
I did.
Don't tell me you scattered Ryu for process SRS because of her?
No, that was more of a coincidence. But keep this from Ryusei. Even Yukiko Date has not chosen to tell him the truth, it seems.
Yes, sir.
We're getting orders for our next operation soon. Return to your post until then.
Roger that. I'll be going now.
Yukiko Date. If she hadn't lost that power of hers, by now she might be.
Thanks to the data Ryun provided, we narrowed down the location where the DC remnants are likely gathering. What location are we talking about? The Earth Cradle, underground hibernation facility near Kenya.
So it does exist.
According to the planning documents, construction of the facility was suspended. Based on the scope of the DC remnants' activities up to this point, however, it's extremely likely they've resumed construction of the Earth Cradle and are currently using it as a stronghold for their forces.
The Earth Cradle is just a hibernation facility based on Project Art. Can you use it for military purposes? The Moon Cradle had a mobile weapon plant and maintenance facilities attached to it. We assume the Earth Cradle was built on a similar scale. DC remnants could ask for a better secret base.
That means a very good chance Princess Shine was taken there as well, yes?
What do you say, Captain? We know where the DC stronghold is now. We head to Geneva as ordered. For now, anyway.
For now?
I expect DC remnants are planning to target Geneva and attempt to reverse their current fortunes. If I read the situation correct, we'll be going against core enemy forces very soon.
They wouldn't have to come out of their shell for that.
Yes, if we play our cards right, we may just be able to crush the DC from the top down. Captain Lapina, Exo Tetsuya, prepare the alien customing Hagani for immediate launch.
Understood. Repair kit, cartridge, fuel tank, Armor Lion. I'm gonna sell some of them with consumables, man. I don't use them.
Oh well.
Next time, we continue the conquest of training Ryusei, see about an Armor Lion, and grab a legendary sword.
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.